So, we're 5 episodes into Gen V, and holy shit has this been an incredible season so far. In this video, we'll be handing out our mid-season awards. The 6 categories will be most fucked up scene, most likely to steal your girl, most valuable player, Supe you'd want to grab a drink with the most hateable character, and most improved player. Here at the Winter Hill Warriors, we take our awards very seriously, so just know that a lot of heated discussions went into picking the winners.
Yeah, we're talking numerous painstaking calculations here.
If you disagree or have any pushback, let us know in the comment section. We love a good old debate. Without further ado, let's get into the first category, most fucked up scene. So far, this show has given us a lot of potential nominees for this award. We got the puppet scene from episode 5, where Sam goes on a rampage against the soldiers from Godalkin U. We got the dick explosion scene from episode 4, where Marie explodes Rufus's dick. We have the gruesome opening scene from the first episode where Marie accidentally kills her parents. We also have the Lil Cricket sex scene from the same episode, which is pretty iconic and featured a lot of detailed penis shots. Damon, who is your winner?
Have to go with the puppet scene for this one. Anytime you have the opportunity to combine nightmarish gore with a Sesame Street vibe, you've struck solid gold. When you add the layer that Sam's mind is not the most reliable first-person viewpoint to use, it takes the psychological fuckery to a whole nother level. Not only does it feel like we're watching a Michel Gondry flick after taking some real bad mushrooms,
I'm freaking out, man.
In a white room with black curtains.
but I found myself rooting for Sam the whole time. I'll admit it. Am I a bad person, or is the scene just that well done? Who's to say, really? It's a pretty subjective world we live in these days.
This show loves to find creative ways to depict these brutally horrific scenes. Really reminds me of season 3 when we see the flashback of Soldier Boy mutilating Black Noir with cartoon depictions as opposed to puppets.
Feel you on that one, good connection. Moving on here, the next category is one of my favorites. Who is most likely to steal your girl?
It's Mr. Steal Your Girl. Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl.
I guess for both these characters, it might be most likely to steal your significant other because our nominees are versatile in many ways. First, we've got the current #1 Supe himself, Andre the Man Anderson, with all that charm and aloof swagger.
Yes. Also, no matter what you say. Yes.
And our second contender is the one and only Jordan Lee, a character who honestly puts in work in either form that they occupy. Jen, what are we thinking here? Break it down.
Damon, I really thought about going with Andre at first, since he truly does scream out fuckboy. I can't get the scene from episode 1 out of my head. Confident approach, solid body language, ignores that I have a boyfriend statement, very open about what he's looking for. Oh, and most importantly, pulls out the Supe card.
You're Supe.
Or I'm just a very good magician.
This is a man who wants that sex, and in some ways, he technically did steal Golden Boy's girlfriend.
How long have you been eating Golden Boy's girlfriend's whole? Is that why he blew himself up?
But I gotta give the award to Jordan Lee. It's really Jordan's versatility that puts them over the top in this category. If your girl is straight, she can't resist this. If she's lesbian or bi, she's gonna want this. Add in the fact that Jordan is more understated in their approach, and you got the recipe for a true girlfriend thief. Controversial decision potentially, but I'm standing by this.
The logic is crisp. Supply and demand, baby. That is America in a nutshell.
Next up, we got our Most Valuable Player Award. The nominees for this are Sam, the ultra-strong, invincible younger brother of the deceased Golden Boy. We got Marie, the newcomer at Godalkin, who has maybe the highest potential with those bloodbending powers. Then we got Jordan, who did manage to hold off Golden Boy for a moment or two and give Marie enough time to make it outside. Who do you have, Damon?
Look, we're giving out this award with some particular guidelines here to avoid severe backlash, or to invite it.
Really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Who is the most important Supe on the field? Marie has the power potential, the influence, and the credibility of being a central protagonist. Jordan has the versatility and the power set of a lifetime. But without Sam, we literally do not have a central conflict. This man has an insane power scale, is being hunted by Vought, and represents the evidence of the only hope in unraveling this whole wild-ass conspiracy surrounding the Woods. Right now, All the Godolkin kids are looking like mini Alex Jones is out there running around with no proof if Sam's not there. It's just not a good look. But with him, the missing link is there. If he is somehow captured by Va for good, there's almost no chance of any meaningful change or victory. Plus, Va makes progress on their journey to control Supes with whatever the hell they were testing on this poor kid. Jesus. On a lighter note, it's no secret that the Godolkin crew enjoys a drink or two. Or 10. Our next category is simple. Which of them would you want to grab a drink with the most? For nominees, we've got classic party bro Andre, absolute wild card Emma, and finally, the most high-key rager of all, young Dusty. Let's pretend the bouncer wouldn't immediately toss him out. Who you going with here, Chenny?
For this one, I'm going with our boy Andre. Now listen, Emma seems cool as fuck and Dusty throws wild parties, but the fact that Dusty is 28 just kind of creeps me out. And listen, I'm 28, but I'm not throwing drug parties for college freshmen. Dusty's not breaking any rules technically, but it's just slightly suspect behavior. I gotta go with Andre. Sure, he might fuck up a party trick and nearly kill a civilian, but I know he's down to party, he's got a nice car, and he always brings the drugs. Plus, if anyone fucks with us, he can take care of it.
Yeah, true. Dusty is a bit unsettling, and Emma really can only go hard when she's big, so that raises some logistical questions like where would we even drink? An open field or something? A warehouse? I'm more of a chill dive bar kind of guy, and I'm just not so sure we can find one that's going to accommodate big cricket mode.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of logistical issues with Emma. Next up, we have our most hateable character award. Plenty of potential candidates for this one. We got Rufus, who is a fucking telepathic creep. We got Kate, who has been betraying the squad the entire time. We got Polarity, Andre's Supe father, who only cares about his son from a legacy perspective. Then we have Dean Shetty, who, by the way, is a serious MILF. Damon, who's most hateable for you?
You know, my first instinct here says Rufus deserves this.
That boy ain't right.
Polarity is just an asshole trying to relive the old glory days. Kate is the popular pick because of what went down in Ep 5, but I don't hold all that against her. Her little Jean Grey meets Euphoria routine is mostly a product of the real puppet master, drumroll please, goddamn Dean Shetty. As far as total control, metaphorically, she is the Suge Knight of this situation, and Kate is just as powerless as Vanilla Ice dangling over a rooftop. For a non-Supe, her manipulation tactics are bar none. Just a company woman, or is there more behind the scenes driving her to cover so hard for the U? Sometimes it just feels like everyone over the age of 30 in this show is a megalomaniac trying to climb the toxic heap that is VA International. However, she is the worst, which is saying something when Ashley's still drawing a paycheck. Jesus. Now it's time for a feel-good category that coaches usually give to kids at award ceremonies to make them feel a little better. The Most Improved Award. Firstly, we've got our girl Emma.
Marie, only 5 kids a year swear a city contract. The rest of us sing and dance and sell merch for VA.
But we're superheroes. That's really what you want?
I can't fight bad guys from the size of a pickle, so yeah. I mean, I'm also hoping for a 3-way.
Her one and only roommate, Marie. Honestly, we love Marie. She just keeps losing out.
And the only reason I'm still alive is because Jordan Lee held him off long enough for me to get away.
Does she break the streak, Chen?
Unfortunately, Damon, Marie does not break the streak. But she is the main character, so she doesn't need any of these bullshit participation trophies. You know who once won a Most Improved Player award? Me, during my senior season of basketball. Did it make me feel better about myself? No. But enough about my own crippling insecurities. We are handing out the Most Improved Player award to our girl Emma, aka Lil Cricket. She goes from being afraid and ashamed of her own powers to truly flexing how goddamn powerful she can be. I also like how she stays solid throughout the entire show so far, having no problem putting her own life on the line to help others. Plus, she's the only one of the Supes who currently has any sort of real relationship with Sam, which is important because he can destroy everyone if he gets out of control. She goes from someone who was laughed at and ridiculed to being the life of the party. Very impressive social come up for our girl Emma, so she wins the award.
In the words of Mariah Carey, that's a wrap for our mid-season awards. It may have been a week late, but cut a couple guys some slack here. We're just grinding, man. Toss us a like, throw a comment in there. Hell, maybe even subscribe. Or don't. I don't know if I really feel anything anymore. We'll be around with some more Gen V stuff in the future. Take it easy. Have a good one.